5 feet altitude. Recording started. 0 feet distance. 98% battery. Feet altitude. 7 feet distance. 97% battery. Feet altitude. 18 feet distance. 96% battery. Feet altitude. 155 feet distance. 94% battery. $185 feet altitude. 409 feet distance. 409 feet distance. 92% battery. $184 feet altitude. 817 feet distance. 91% battery. $185 feet altitude. 1,207 feet distance. 90% battery. $186 feet altitude. 1,231 feet distance. 88% battery. $186 feet altitude. 1,304 feet distance. 86% battery. $336 feet altitude. 1,324 feet distance. 85% battery. $337 feet altitude. 337 feet altitude. 1,324 feet distance. 83% battery. $336 feet altitude. 1,399 feet distance. 82% battery. $335 feet altitude. 1,433 feet distance. 82% battery. $334 feet altitude. 1,510 feet distance. 79% battery. $343 feet altitude. 1,115 feet distance. 77% battery. 314 feet altitude. 707 feet distance. 76% battery. (265 feet altitude. 634 feet distance. 75% battery. (195 feet altitude. 635 feet distance. 73% battery. (178 feet altitude. 569 feet distance. 72% battery. (176 feet altitude. 273 feet distance. 70% battery. (176 feet altitude. 64 feet distance. 69% battery. (178 feet altitude. 160 feet distance. 67% battery. (256 feet altitude. 441 feet distance. 65% battery. (396 feet altitude. 692 feet distance. 64% battery. (393 feet altitude. 963 feet distance. 62% battery. (392 feet altitude. 1,204 feet distance. 61% battery. (394 feet altitude. 1,464 feet distance. 59% battery. (395 feet altitude. 1,462 feet distance. 58% battery. (394 feet altitude. 1,251 feet distance. 56% battery. (393 feet altitude. 766 feet distance. 55% battery. 402 feet altitude, 332 feet distance, 53% battery. For 101 feet altitude, 275 feet distance, 52% battery. (397 feet altitude, 268 feet distance, 50% battery. (294 feet altitude, 265 feet distance, 49% battery. (189 feet altitude, 268 feet distance, 48% battery. (145 feet altitude, 252 feet distance, 46% battery. (116 feet altitude, 115 feet distance, 45% battery. (78 feet altitude, 66 feet distance, 43% battery. 43% battery. (99 feet altitude, 149 feet distance, 42% battery. (101 feet altitude, 157 feet distance, 40% battery. (99 feet altitude, 71 feet distance, 39% battery. (81 feet altitude, 69 feet distance, 37% battery. (34 feet altitude, 72 feet distance, 35% battery. (33 feet altitude, 76 feet distance, 34% battery. Recording started. 19 feet altitude, 70 feet distance, 32% battery. 21 feet altitude. Recording stop. 73 feet distance. 30% battery. "21 feet altitude. 72 feet distance. 29% battery." "21 feet altitude. 14 feet distance. 27% battery." "19 feet altitude. 14 feet distance. 25% battery." Warning, aircraft battery at 24%. 20 feet altitude. 14 feet distance. 24% battery. "17 feet altitude. 7 feet distance. 22% battery." "5 feet altitude. 13 feet distance. 21%. Warning, aircraft battery at 21%.